Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Administrator Fernandez, for joining us today. Thank you for your service. I want to begin by drawing your attention to the recent earthquake that impacted Savannah, Georgia, and Chatham County, Georgia, and did significant damage to the Chatham Area Transit ferry system. Will you please commit to working with my office to identify, if possible, FTA resources that could be brought to bear to help Chatham County to repair that damage?
Yes, good day, Senator. Yes, our office, our regional office in Atlanta has been in contact with Chatham Transit and working to provide them with technical assistance.
Thank you. And just for clarity, Madam Administrator, will you please commit that you and/or your team will continue to work with my office to try to identify all potential solutions FTA can offer to help Chatham County recover from this natural disaster?
Yes, Senator, we will.
Thank you, Madam Administrator. I'd like to, along the same lines, ask for your commitment to work with my office more broadly to identify possible legislative improvements or administrative improvements that could be made to the emergency response funding program that FTA administers to make it more flexible and to give you and your team more authority and potentially more resources to help transit systems that are impacted by natural disasters and emergencies. Will you engage your team with mine to identify possible improvements to that program?
Senator, we are happy to work and provide technical assistance with emergency relief or any other programs that you all are interested in pursuing flexibilities.
Thank you so much, Madam Administrator. I want to raise a few Georgia-specific transit initiatives with you. The bipartisan infrastructure law obviously provides a historic opportunity for improvements, upgrades, and expansion of critical transportation and transit infrastructure in the state of Georgia. For example, in Metro Atlanta, bus rapid transit along State Route 400 that has broad bipartisan local support, and a new transit line along Campbellton Road, 6 miles between the Oakland City Station and Greenbrier Mall. That's a long-awaited critical piece of infrastructure for Southwest Atlanta. Understanding these are competitive grant programs, will you please commit to work with me and local stakeholders to maximize the prospects for these projects and help us do everything that we can as Georgia leaders to maximize the chances of success?
Senator, yes, the Federal Transit Administration Headquarters Office, in addition to the regional office, is available to provide technical assistance and guidance to transit agencies as they're putting together the applications to ensure that the requirements in the applications, if there are any questions, that we can assist them to better understand what it is that the goal of the grant, the intended program is. So yes, a response to your question is yes, we'll continue providing that technical assistance and guidance.
Good. Looking forward to working with you to maximize the chances of success for those transit lines along Georgia 400 and Campbellton Road. I'd like to ask you more broadly as well, if you will please dedicate a member of your team to meet with a member of my staff, a representative from the FRA, and folks in Metro Atlanta who are interested in expanding commuter rail service for a planning session to discuss how commuter rail service might be brought online to serve Metro Atlanta and the role that the FTA would play, perhaps working with local transit authorities and the FRA in helping make that real. Will you please designate a staff member and engage with my office in some planning work along those lines?
Yes, Senator, our regional office and particularly the regional administrator of the FTA, together with her counterpart at FRA, that is exactly the type of assistance that they provide, and they will be available to support and participate in meetings that you and your team will call regarding these projects.
Thank you so much. No or low emission buses present an opportunity for communities like Chatham County and Chatham Area Transit or institutions like Georgia State University to upgrade their bus fleets to electric and no emission buses. Both of those organizations, institutions are applying for federal funding to do that. Will you please provide to my office an update working with your regional office on the progress of those grant applications and work with me to try to see them through to success?
Yes, Senator, our Office of Congressional Affairs will provide that information to your office.
Thank you so much, Madam Administrator. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.